has always been on another level. You know what I'm saying? Always. And it's just, amazing to see your journey, to see where you were when you were Lex Diamond, when you were Alexis Valencia, to see who you are today, the woman that you always were you always were an inspiration. And I'll say it here live on the camera. I mean, shit, you were my muse for many years. I think when I met you, you helped me and Lucky Uno, you helped take our music to the next level.
Wow.
And so let people know who you are.
Well, I just found out who I was fully. I'm Niqua Kedar, and somewhere in there I knew, but I didn't embrace it. I was really embracing the environmental idea of how I should be, how I should react, what my interests should be, and what I should be doing with myself. I was like a child learning how to walk, learning how to ride a bike, and just adapting. A child who learns a new language because they're fresh on the scene, so they're picking up, they're mimicking things. They say children are like sponges. So I was like a sponge for so long. I was like a sponge for so long. And the crazy part of my childhood made me so fragile that it might have took me longer to walk into who I fully was, because I had to rebuild the shattered parts of me.
Gotcha. Wow.
So today, yes, I'm still on the journey, but I'm a woman who is a student of life. I'm a woman who wants to please God, the Most High, the creator of all things. I am a woman who had to build up an endurance and a strength because my innocence and my heart is so loving, but I cannot let that be taken for weakness.
Gotcha.
So I had to develop strength. I had to develop my body armor to be able to endure in this world.
Got you.
Yes, that's who I am.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. Real beautiful. And just us catching up, like I said, the music was always a big part. I think the music is what drew me to you. As we were just talking about before we even started rolling, I think I met you was Legends. I think it was Legends nightclub in Naylor Road Station. A lot of people was there. A lot of people were there. A lot of big names. Matter of fact, I think Booby and them was there. I think Oi was there. They could have been there that night. I know they used to perform there. BDR, all of them. Midnight, all those guys. White Blood came through there. A lot of people we all know we both have in common. But I saw you come through there, and I was like, I don't know who. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, who is this? She kind of bad. Who is that? I was like, who is that? But then I saw you on stage, and I saw the ferocity of your performance and the passion of your performance. And I think that was the even bigger thing that drew me. I was like, wow, she's giving it her all up there. She's amazing. Is music still a part of your life? I know, I'm just asking, is it still a part of your life, or do you aspire to do music again at some point?
Absolutely. Music has always been a part of my life since I can remember elementary school. So I was writing full songs that you would have thought was a Total song or an En Vogue song. I was writing those in elementary school. I've been a songwriter for a very long time. So music has always been in me. It can never go anywhere. I live life to a tune. My life experiences inspire music naturally without me trying. It's like I have my own soundtrack to my life. So yes, music is always something that I'm going to be involved in. Right now, with me working on my fashion brand, I am incorporating music into that too. So, I know I have a lot of different creative categories that I tap into, and I'm multifaceted. But yes, music, my top two, really, if I had to give it a top two, is music and fashion. I think I can't even really say which one came first, just because fashion is in my blood.
Yeah.
My grandmother is the fashion queen. Yes, BB, Miss Berlin. Yes, she's the fashion queen, and everybody that came from her is fashionable.
Gotcha.
So it's just in our blood. So it's like I was born, you know, a fashionista, right? And then the music, you know, I just noticed it maybe in elementary school. So it's just always been a part of me, both of those. Those are like the top two. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, music will always be a part, no matter what.
So let's talk about this fashion brand, Holy Rich. I've been seeing you doing all the events and everything on Facebook and all on your socials, and it looks amazing. I mean, just looking at the brand, looking at how people are really gravitating towards the brand, and just even looking at that shirt right there. I want that shirt. You ain't gonna leave until I get one of them shirts, because I'm like, okay, I will be rocking that. Not just wear it one time in the house. Now I'll be out promoting that.
Yes.
So, yeah, that looks amazing. So,
I'm glad you like it. This is a limited edition shirt. So what I did was I decided to come out with a logo collection just to get my name out there, a marketing thing, just a fundraiser to actually build up to my actual collection. I'm a fashion designer. So, you know, I'm going to get busy, you know. So the shirts I came out with just to say, hey, people, like, yeah, I've been doing this thing here in fashion for years, actually. But this is now me taking it up a notch and making sure I have all my ducks in a row and really going full-fledged, as in putting a bigger push behind everything and doing it a certain way.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I have 10 shirts total. I know I keep hitting the microphone because I forgot that was right there. So you're gonna probably hear a boom, 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 boom. Let's make it a beat, boom, 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 boom. But anyway, so yeah, it's like 10 shirts. The core colors are black and white, and it's just the beginning.
I like that. So we talking shirts and everything now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be getting jeans. We're gonna be getting sneakers.
We're gonna be getting backpacks, duffel bags, belts, socks, full wardrobe attire, everything: shirts, jeans, pants, dresses, blazers, suits, everything from top to bottom, left, right, diagonal, and all around.
Well, I definitely need to upgrade my wardrobe. So
Yeah.
I'm coming to you for real.
For sure. I'm to be honest with you, I am really happy. I'm so free right now. I'm so free. I am so free. I'm so happy that I finally get to flex. I've been holding on to so much creativity within me. I have not even begun to let it out. So I'm finally in a place where I can really just let it all out and really offer the world a part of me. Like, this is what I have to offer the world. I feel like everybody has something that they can contribute to the whole, and everyone is original in some kind of way. You know, there's nobody like you in the whole world. You're supposed to just be original. And so what I have to offer, I haven't seen yet, and I'm just so excited to finally be in a space where I could let that shine.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, because for so long, you know, I tried things everybody else's way.
Yeah.
You know, I was told you can't do everything. You know, I was told you have to pick one thing and delegate all the other tasks to someone else. Just focus on this, just focus on that. But that was never me. I'm a all of the above type of person. I'm the answer D on the test, all of them. I'm a everything. Mind you, no, I don't want to run around and do every little task and then I have to hold the camera, then I have to do the choreography. But I have a vision for every part of it. You know, and so I'm finally in a space where I can finally flex and show everyone what I got.
I think it was around 2020 I bought one of your wallets, which I still.
Oh, you were one of the people that bought a wallet?
Yeah.
Talk about it. Let's go.
That wallet is dope. I still have it.
You still have it?
Yeah.
Do you have it here with you
I
somewhere?
think it's somewhere downstairs. Matter of fact, it's close. I know.
Can you go grab it? You want to go grab it?
Go grab it right now?
Yes, go grab the wallet. Listen, you got this wallet right before I went to New Jersey. Look at this. Oh, it still look good. Look at this wallet, y'all. Look at this wallet.
Yo, I need that. And
You like it when you got it in person? Was it the same?
Yeah.
Look at this joint. Look at the wallet.
And I usually use it because I like how flat it is. I usually
Yeah,
use
was
it
my
like
point.
when I like dress up and I'm wearing suits and stuff, or I'm going out with the wife. That's when I have it on.
That's why I made it like this. It's supposed to be minimal.
I love
All
it.
my stuff is about functionality. Look, and do you ever use the little coin purse right here?
I never used it.
Did you know it existed?
I
Right?
didn't even know it.
You didn't know that existed?
I didn't even know it.
Listen, the little coin
see,
purse.
you
Oh no,
did
you put
that.
cards. You never knew that.
I never knew that. I just put the cash in cards.
You just put the cash in the cards. You never knew this opened up. This is my favorite part.
Nope, I know. Damn.
And it's like a hidden joint that you don't even know that's there.
I
It's
didn't
hidden.
know. I
It's a
didn't
hidden
know.
pocket in the wallet, y'all. It's a hidden pocket. He bought this wallet. This is limited edition. He bought this wallet for me. Oh my God, I used to have it. That was in 2020.
That was in 2020.
It's 2026. Yo, and it's in good condition too. That joint endured.
So that just shows you like the quality.
I did that by hand.
What?
I did some machine, but I did a lot of that by hand.
Get
Yeah.
out of here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even wifey, she saw it. She's like, where'd you get that wallet? I was like, that was my
Eh,
homie gave me.
yes. Yes, I forgot how many I made. It wasn't that many. I think I made like 10.
I didn't even know about this. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, that was the limited edition. 10.
Only the maker would know that. You just did like, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know what had that there.
Yes. Oh, look, let me show you something else with the wallet. So look, you could do that, and then look, come here. It's another little hidden pocket. I'm gonna show the people. I don't never tell the people where my hidden stuff is. Only the people who have it normally. I don't never. It's a pocket right here.
Get out of here.
So it's like this, right? And then it's a whole pocket right here.
I ain't even noticed.
And then, like if you had cards or something that you wanted to use as a whole thing, and you could stick it in here too, and you could easily tap it.
Wow.
So yeah, I forgot about this little slip pocket right here. I was serious with this joint. This joint's serious.
And it's funny that it was close because I keep it
Ain't
right
that something?
downstairs. Right downstairs where the studio stuff is.
So now you know what you can do with that, even more so.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like the little magnets in it. Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
I've made so many products over the years. That's why I have a lifestyle brand. It's about the whole everything, because I feel like the stuff that's out there doesn't really do you too much justice, and we're limited.
Yeah.
So the things that I make for people is stuff that I make for myself.
Gotcha.
Stuff that I'm like, I need this, I end up offering it as a product.
Yeah.
So from the hair and body products, the shampoo, the body butters, what I call butter babies,
Okay.
the body oils, the antiperspirant. That's one of my favorite ones that I make is the antiperspirant, because it works so much better than this over the counter stuff or the in-store stuff.
Gotcha.
Like the natural antiperspirant without the aluminum, and
Yeah.
so mine's really work. Their stuff don't be working.
Right.
So I'm really happy
Or work
about
for
that.
5 minutes and just put
Yes.
put perfume over.
Mine
the
works
phone.
all day, even if you go to the gym and all of that. So,
Okay.
so I've made that. Of course, I do the CMOS, and like I have some CMOS I need to make now for some people, and that's the Boom Boom CMOS. But this is because I needed it for myself. So I'll do stuff for myself. I needed a wallet, and so I'm like, let me design a wallet. And when I designed one for me, I'm like, I'm about to design a line of men's joints, and I'm about to crank them joints. That was because I needed a wallet, though.
Right.
You know, so I have a workout dress that I made. Then I would make certain clothes, and I just be, you know what I mean, stuff that I want for myself,
Right.
and I end up offering it to other people, because eventually I want to be able to have everything made for me, like from top to bottom, everything, furniture, everything that I use. So I've made furniture. Yeah, I be making and selling all type of stuff.
That's amazing.
It's a whole lifestyle. It's a wholly rich lifestyle. So I like quality, purity, good ingredients, good materials, natural materials. I do all organic if I can, depending on what I'm doing. So I try to find the best quality of whatever I need at the time that I can.
Got you.
So I'm not an extremist, you know. I'll
Yeah.
pull it off, but being resourceful, I need to see if I can get the best of the best, whatever it is.
Got you. That's amazing. Yeah, but I feel like you kind of went away on a spiritual journey.
Yes,
I can say that.
I
Tell us
did.
about that.
Oh my God, what
Tell me about
part? Okay, so let's see if I could take you to the beginning without making this story so long. My body shut down on me. I was in a lot of pain at one point. My fingers were moving by themselves. I could barely walk. I couldn't stand up in one place. I had like pain Tourette's. Long story short, I met some guys that gave me some advice based off of what they read in the Bible. I took the advice. Well, I didn't take it initially. I didn't take the advice, but it was eye-opening because I never heard anyone give me instructions before when I told them I was going through something. You know, they were like, "Oh, well, this is what you do. Go take this homeless lady some water, and read Psalms, whatever the Psalms they gave me to read."
Right.
And I was like, "Huh?" You know. Normally, when people are Bible thumping, they don't really give you tangible stuff in the moment with what you're dealing with.
That's true.
They just say, "Give it to the Lord."
That's
Or,
true.
you know, you better pray now. Or just have faith. Keep the faith. But here we are. Oh, my phone must have died. That's okay. But here we are. This guy gave me something to do. He gave me, he said this is an instruction, a Holy Spirit instruction. And so I didn't do it, but it stuck with me. I thought about it. I later saw him and the others. We had Bible study, and they actually sold everything that they had and became homeless on purpose, and they were living for God. And one of the phrases that really stuck out to me was something that I heard in my childhood that resonated with me when I was going to, Sunday school and the man-made churches is, for many are called, few are chosen. And he slid that in there while he was talking about his journey and how they just sold everything. And then I saw the scriptures talking about the stuff they were doing. And I was like, wow, I'm going to do this. One, because my soul was jumping on the inside, like, ha, 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 ha. Right? But then another thing was like, I need to know because I like tangible stuff. I don't like hearsay. I can't just take your experience and say, this is what it is. Look at the world we live in. You know what I mean? I don't move like that. Right. So I'm going to find out if this is true. Yeah. And so that's what I did. I decided that they never asked me to do it, didn't try to get me to do it or anything. It was just my own thing. Like, yeah. Oh, no, you can't outdo me. I'm so competitive. I'm so competitive. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, you live for God? You went that hard for God? You're not going to outdo me with God. That was in me. I was like, oh, yeah, you went that far? I love God. God know I love. And y'all did all that for God? I'm like, oh, nah. You can't outdo me. I'm going to do it. Wow. And I'm going to find, at the same time I'm doing it, but I still don't know if it's the way or not. So I'm like, I'm going to do it, but I'm curious too. Right. Is this it? Because I was searching for wisdom and understanding. Right. I wasn't even reading the Bible at the time. I was just searching for wisdom and understanding and said, dang, I need to see if this is true. Because I was putting everything else to the test, testing it out to see what I would get from it, what would the results be. And so I did that, and I ended up selling everything that I have, becoming homeless on purpose. And that was the start of that part of my journey.
And I mean, I know that may sound, I remember hearing you say it, hear you saying that and then seeing some of the progress, and then not speaking to you for a while. And then, I would see you here and there, when you would post and stuff like that. And I'm like, and I remember, hearing you say that, and I was like, damn, that sounds scary. I was like, my faith, I wish my faith was as strong as hers. I remember feeling that, feeling that way. But another part of me was like, damn, to sell everything and to give your life over to God like that and go on that journey, that also had to be very freeing.
I don't think it was scary. I think it was exciting for me because I was already on a journey to know truth. I was prepared to go into some mountain somewhere in some country to have some shamans wave something over my body to heal it because I was in so much pain. I was searching for the way. I was banging on the door. Say, knock and the door will be open. Seek and you shall find. Wow. And I was seeking. And so no matter how outrageous it was, I was seeking it. And then when I kept banging, the door opened, and I was like, what? And I peeked through. I ran through the door. Wow. I was excited about it. I was cheerfully selling my stuff. Like, I'm leaving. Come take it. Everything. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Everything must go. That's amazing. So I wanted to do it, and I'm the type that don't really care what people think. So, you know,
I mean, you always been that way.
yeah, I didn't care.
You always followed, the beat of another drummer. You always, was on your own.
I'm like a
Your own path.
scientist. I'm like the glad scientist. I experiment. I try it your way. I see what happens. I test it out. I want to know for myself. I'm taking notes. So then I execute.
Gotcha.
And I learn what I learned from it, and I move on, And so that's what I did. That was just a part of what I do. Even for me doing stuff everyone else's way before I'm finally saying, no, now I got what I need. Now I know for sure I'm good because I tried it your way, and that wasn't for me. I tried it your way. I tried everything. So now I'm ruling out all of the curiosity that would say, well, what if I did do it that way? Or if I would have did it that way, would that have happened? Should I have not? All the second guessing myself goes out the window now. Because now, okay, I covered all the bases, so I never have to do that again the rest of my life.
Gotcha.
Now it's up, and it's stuck.
Amazing. I'm just in awe of you, for real.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not, I ain't bullshit. You doing this, but we know each other. So, yeah, I mean, that's amazing. But let me ask you this: if you weren't going through that, and your body wasn't going through that and wasn't reacting like that, would you have still been looking for those answers?
I think my body shut down because I was looking for those answers. In order for me to take that next step and leap to to do that, I had to go through that. Because I probably wouldn't have went through that if I wasn't broken all the way down like that.
Gotcha.
And I was already on a 10-year journey prior to that. But prior to even getting to that part, I was in the bookstore every day. I mean, I love books. It was like a toy store to me. I was reading everything from metaphysical books, quantum physics. Those are my favorite types. I was reading everything, how the brain works, how the mind works, just learning about self. And just searching and searching for wisdom and understanding because this world was so crazy. And I'm like, look, I know I was not meant to just be born in the world, work until I die or until I retire and then go on a vacation and then die. Life has to be more than this. I know this is not it. So I cried out to God, like, what is this? I don't want to do this. And it's so hard for me to do what I do not want to do. It's very challenging. And so that's what led my search. I just went on I remember one time I cried. I was crying one day, and I used to be an EMT. And I went to work. I was at work, and I just bust out crying. And I was so sad. And I had no explanation for it. I couldn't say this happened, that happened. I couldn't even say I was sad about working or anything. I didn't even know why I was sad. That was a phenomenon to me. I was like, what is this? Why am I crying? I didn't even feel like this. And that was the beginning. I broke my phone. I think I had a flip phone back then. I broke it. I don't even know why. I was just upset. And then I was like, yo, that's when I said this. And I didn't know it would actually happen. I said, I would rather be homeless doing what I love than be rich doing what I hate.
That's real.
And I did not know about 10 years later I would actually be homeless doing what I love.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, you're amazing. Because like I said, I don't think a lot of people are built like that. I mean,
They're not.
They're not.
No, it's not for the weak, the timid, or the coward.
No. And it's real easy. I mean, people fall into these little buckets that life sets them up with, or they set themselves up in that. And like, okay, I'll buy a home, I'll get married, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then that's fine. It is. It's beautiful. But I also think it's important not to lose yourself. I'm speaking from experience with this. It's very important not to do that because you have to knowing yourself and keeping that little part to yourself. It helps with everything. It helps with your marriage. It helps with where you're at in life. And you have to be real with yourself. That's the biggest thing. But what's for you ain't for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's important to know that as well. But for the fact that you went on that journey, you knew from that day that you broke your phone, and you were just so sad. You was like, okay, and maybe because maybe because you felt you didn't even realize it yet, but maybe you felt that I'm on a path that I don't like, and I need to get off of this, and I need to really start moving towards.
I believe it was an awakening.
Mm-hmm.
It was walking into a new life, because prior to that, not too long before that, I started hearing conversations of things that I've never heard of in my life. I heard a conversation, rest in peace, VJ. He was an artist, and I heard him talking about with some of my relatives about aliens and God is a woman and all this stuff I've never heard of in my life. I've always heard the cliche stuff. Grew up in a Baptist church, cliche everything, apples and oranges. Here he comes talking about dragon fruit, and I'm used to apples and oranges. He's talking about jackfruit and all exotic type talk. So I'm like, what in the world? It was so complex. I'm like, my mind couldn't even digest the whole conversation because it's something I've never heard of before in my life. Right? That was like the start of it. And so then when I had that, the awakening started to happen is when I started having different experiences. And I learned about the law of attraction. Someone at work, when I was at the EMT joint, told me about the law of attraction. Oh, The Secret. The name of the book, The Secret. And then it was a DVD too. And he was like, yo, this book. Shout out to Gil. Gil Nelson is the one who told me about this. And when I read it, it was a whole new world. I started putting that thing into action, and it was working too. It was really working. And that also having different experiences made me want to seek out truth even more, because this was all new to me. It was a new world I was entering now. The cover was being pulled off. And so once I started searching, I just went on a whole search for wisdom and understanding, because I'm like, what is this? I need to know. Right. This is not the everyday conversation. And so those experiences and those encounters just pushed me into a seeking wisdom journey, learning, understanding, getting the knowledge. That's where it all really started from. And then, because I had those experiences, and then stuff was being planted in my life at a certain time, because I know that I'm meant for something, but it wasn't time yet. So I went on a journey. I was searching too. I still didn't know. I was just like trying to figure it out. I knew from a child. I knew it. I said, even if I'm like the Michael Jackson of rap, or I don't want to be the Michael Jackson of music. I have to be the Michael Jackson. And he was like the greatest to me at the time. So like he reached such a height that I was comparing a height to Michael Jackson. So I was like, yo, I have to be like the Michael Jackson of, am I going to be a motivational speaker? I knew I had to do something to change the world. Like I knew it was something that had to do with a global impact as a child and as a knowing. So that knowing drove me. That even made me want to search and seek and figure out what my purpose was. I had to get to it. But I was seeking for so long, and it never hit yet. It didn't hit. I did the music. It didn't hit. This is not it. I need to be doing this. Why am I even making this type of music? I need to be making music to help the world and not keep it down and not continue to harm it like everybody else. Well, I don't want to contribute to that, even though I was. So I'm like, no, I need to make heal the world music. I need to do, then it was like, it's not even about the music. I need to do what God is calling me to do. And I don't even know what it is he's calling me to do, but I know it's something. And I know it's something on a larger scale. But I just didn't know what it was. So I was like, is it the music? Well, is it the fashion? Is it the movies? Is it my creative juices? Am I supposed to use that? What am I doing? Am I supposed to be the biggest in this category? And then what? Like, it just wasn't hitting yet. But I was searching for it. Am I going to do the performance arts? I had the whole thing set up, performance. I'm about to start doing now I'm going to start expressing my creativity and making these songs and sharing the wisdom, the stuff that I learned on my journey along the way, all the different things that I've read and put into action. So if it was true, did I get results? I'm just going to share what I have. Every time I was learning stuff, I was sharing, learning, and sharing. And so, but I'm just like, still didn't get to my purpose yet. Still didn't get to the full thing. It was like a desire that was pulling me to keep searching because I needed to know. It was like, thing I have to feed it. It's just not, I wasn't satisfied. Nothing hit the spot yet. So yeah, that's what got me like, where you at? What is it? Because it's this thing since a kid I know is calling me. Yeah. So yeah, everything that I learned along the way, even from before my journey living in nature, just the beginning of seeking for wisdom, is all wrapped up into what I'm working on in my brand, Holy Rich. The wisdom that I gained along the way, the appreciation I gained for the natural things of life, the sunset, the sunrise, the birds chirping, that's luxury. I mean, my feet being barefoot on the grass, feeling that is beautiful. The dew on the grass versus the carpet. Carpet is cool. AC is cool, but I love the breeze. That vitamin D, that sunshine on your skin just feels good. You could bask in the sun. To put your feet on the sand, hear the ocean sounds, waking up to that or diving into the ocean. This is luxury. It's a paradise. So I developed a great appreciation for beauty and the organic, natural things that already are here, that already exist. So that inspires me. Tribal living, you know? I like the bamboo. You could build stuff out of like the natural pieces, the wood, and make it look all amazing and be creative with it. It doesn't have to look like the next thing, and everything looks gray and black, and all the stuff looks the same. It's all shaped the same. It's like robotic. It reminds me of Metropolis. What is it? Metropolis?
Yeah.
So robotic. You know, so I see sound. I feel in color. And so that's what this brand represents. Nature's art. Fashion, nature, art, tribal living. I mean, you see the people like you go on them YouTube videos and they cooking fish in the banana leaves out in the woods. They done caught it. They using what's right there, putting the herbs, and you like, ooh, that looks nice. I love the taste. That's probably so good and fresh. That looks fun. They barefoot, shirt off. They ain't tripping about a thing. They living, feeling good, having fun making that stuff too. It ain't even a stress or a pressure about it. Tribal living. You can just lay back and hear the rain fall and sleep good. Breathe fresh air. Had the flowers a certain way. The curtains and just everything just flows. It's just beautiful. Just nature looking good. Tribal living. Getting back to the basics. Yeah, you can use your inventions, your technology and all that, but incorporate it. Be one back again with nature. Then the animals won't be so wild. You could be one with them. That'll really be like Michael Jackson with the tigers, lions, and bears. Oh my. He had the right idea. What's it called? Neverland? Yeah. What was it called? What was his fat called?
Neverland Ranch, right?
It was called Neverland? Yeah, see? He had the right idea. Harp playing and music and people singing and dancing, just loving life, being joyful and free, offering what they have to offer. You like to tell jokes? Make me laugh. Make my day. Why wouldn't you want to? That's what you have to offer. You don't have this for you. You have it to share it with me. Like, you don't look that way for yourself. You can't see yourself unless you're looking at your reflection in the puddle or in the mirror. You look like that for those who are around you. You have your talents, your skills, and your abilities for those you share the world with. It's not just for you. And don't be greedy with it. Don't extort yourself. Don't trick yourself out. Don't pimp yourself out. People pimp themselves every day for $1. Yeah. So offer what you have to the world and be free. But if you learn how to live, you won't be so caught up on $1 because you'll have the wisdom of God to know what to do in every situation. There's a scripture that says, don't worry about what you'll eat or drink or what you'll wear. They say not like pagans, or let them worry about that stuff, not you. I got you. I'm going to take care of all of that. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Just be righteous. Seek righteousness. Rock with me. I got you on everything. Well, I don't think about that. It's like, look how I dressed the lilies of I dressed the grass with lilies and flowers and dandelions. That's how I clothe the grass. I decorate it. Well, that's the jewelry for the grass. And guess what? It's all scorched tomorrow when the sun come up. It's not even here no more. I put all that detailed time and attention to that, which is going to be gone in the morning. How much more am I going to wipe you down? And you're not even a grass or a lily. You're not a bird or an animal. I'm going to wipe you down, made in the image of the Most High. How much more will I do for you and deck you out? But you want to go do it your way, and what they showed you in that world down there, that's chaotic, when you're supposed to be a light shining in it. And don't let them dim your light, because you want to pimp yourself out. The little juices you do got that you holding on to. Everybody want a leader. They like the ants. They don't have leaders. They work together, though, and make it happen. But we want a king. We want a president. We want a this. We want a that. Okay, fine. Go ahead. And then as soon as you get somebody that you don't agree with, it's over. You should have just learned how to work together. And stop bickering. Be patient. Care more about the person than you do that Xbox. Care more about the person than you do that animal. Care more about the person than you do your kicks that somebody stepped on. You ready to hurt somebody because they messed your joints up, they stepped on them or spilled something on them on accident, but you ain't checked to see if they was okay. You care more about that automobile than you do the person that was driving that got in the accident. You crashed my $100,000 car? What? I'll never let you drive again. Did you check to see if they was okay? Care more about the person, the human being. Remember the human connection. Care more about them than you do the materials. Get back to the love. Like, what's that? If you think about it, all of it is a creation anyway. This chair that I'm sitting on, somebody created it. They should be honored that I wanted to sit on something that they made. All of this stuff, the lights, everything that I have on, somebody thought this and created it. We're living in a world full of creations. If I don't get a chance to experience what you created over there, that's fine. There's 1,000, million, trillion, gazillion other creations. I'm not missing out. It just gives me something to do and explore. Ooh, yes. I didn't get that one. I want that one. Didn't get it. Yeah, it's cool. I can get it. Don't get it. It don't matter. There's creations everywhere that I get to experience on a daily basis. A new food I never had before from a new place. Or the same food made a different way. A new outfit. A new this, a new that. A new interaction with a person. There's creations, a new conversation that was created that I never had before. Everything is a creation. And guess what? Without any of the creations, I'm still grateful and good. All this stuff is extra. Something to do. It's like a video game, and you get to pick your character and what you want to wear, and you get to pick the course, and are we going to be in the Bahamas or Mexico? And then you get to pick this and pick that. You're just doing that, picking. And if you don't get the Ferrari, okay, and like, I'll get the vet. You don't get the vet, I'll walk. Oh, I have legs. Yes, they work. Some people don't have those.
Yeah.
So listen, it's all extra when you start thinking about it and you're appreciative of what you already have, which is yourself, and knowing that you are the it factor, to know that you are the blessing, you are the jewel, you are the treat, you are the shebang. Existence alone is the shebang. Everything else is just extra. Be grateful that you can use your 5 senses. No, in whatever capacity, even if you have 1 sense, I'm grateful if I only have 1. Blessed am I. I wasn't a roach in this world. There's many life forms. I wasn't a plant that just has to sit there all day. I get to explore, I get to create, I get to dictate. I get to instruct. So I cancel dictate. I get to instruct my life experience. Yep. So, peace and love. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love you. And I hate evil. HolyRich.com. Holler at me. Oh, yeah. So I'm on Instagram too. Niqua Kedar. NIQUAKEDAR. And I have HolyRich_official. So go to both of my pages and follow me on the personal page and on the brand page. We about to turn up.
Niqua, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
And HolyRich.com. And go find you something. Thanks for having me.